Hey, well, good evening, everybody. It's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With a Big Family Homestead. And doggone it, I have an explosion button, so I'm going to use it.
Oh, boy.
Look out. You never know what's going to happen. So, I hope you're having a blessed evening wherever you're watching this soon-to-be craziness. I think you got to scoot this way, or we got to turn
No, you got to, yeah. I'm in the same spot I'm always in.
We got to turn the camera. There we go. Now it's much better. You're framed up. I like it. Giggly.
Yeah.
So how you guys doing this evening?
I'm there's only one of me today.
Well, we should count your multiple personalities.
Yes. Well, all of us are well today.
Well, between you and me and our buddy Ryan, boy, there's got to be a house load, right, bro? You never know. You never know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy is right. Holy mackerel. We've got some good news stories tonight because, doggone it, we're sick and tired of all the bad news. And so we're going to get to the good news stories. And there's some cool stuff tonight. There's even a little tearjerker. So you're going to have to bear with. It's a good story, but it's
a very good story.
It is definitely a tearjerker. So let me try and turn that up there. So what have we been doing this week? We stall now. We just tell you what's going on and we chat. So if you want to chat. Yeah. Just keep it on topic. That's kind of the whole thing.
So our weather here has gone from melting and then freezing to make an ice rink. We had rain sometime last week. I don't remember. Was that the week before? I don't remember.
Freezing.
It was really, really cold. So it would rain and then it froze. And now today it reached almost 40 degrees and everything is melting.
Yeah.
It was, I think, 38 degrees and it was.
But it's supposed to get cold again, right?
Not this week. We're supposed to hit 50 degrees this week.
Oh.
Yeah. So Mud City.
Oh,
so much fun. I love mud.
Yeah, we go straight from
snow to mud.
Yeah,
season. This is mud season now, I think. So.
Yeah.
But then I think it'll get a little colder and then all of that awesome snow will freeze again. Yeah. So
we had
Ryan. Stop it.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah. We love our buddy Ryan.
Yeah.
Lola Granola, we love you too. Holy smokes, she sent us a gizmo.
Oh yes,
it's a gadget.
Yeah, I think you can use it for tea as well.
She sent a cold, like a fast, rapid cold. I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet, just because we got it from the post office yesterday.
Yeah, it's a rapid cold brew for coffee. But I was wondering if you could do it with tea.
I don't know. She could probably comment in the comments section below. But yeah. So it's been weird because we're itching to get outside and start doing stuff outside, but it's going to be gross now.
Yeah. It's going to be sloshy and it's great. Oh, okay. Time out, Ryan. It is not cold in Florida. Sorry. Your blood's too thin, brother. It's not cold there.
Monica Sherman, it is not an infuser.
No.
It's like a device.
It makes a tornado.
Got a press and there's a tornado it freezes.
Yeah. You use cold water or room temperature water or tap water.
Yeah.
And, it makes this tornado of the coffee grounds in the thing, and then it's kind of like a French press, and you would press it down, and then you've got your coffee grounds in the bottom, and then you get your cold brew coffee and just pour over ice.
Yeah.
So it's too bad I don't like coffee. So
I do.
I know you like coffee.
And I never make a cold brew just because it's always a hassle.
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome. So thank you.
Yeah.
We have been. Oh, by the way, if you're unaware, it's daylight savings time day today. So if you were don't set your clocks right, you probably missed church this morning.
I was gonna say, if you were planning on going to church, you missed it.
You probably missed it.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Don't miss work tomorrow. Set your clocks right.
Fix your clocks right now.
Yeah. So we have been canning turkey and making broth. And we're going to show you the finished product on our live stream on Friday when Mom makes a new kind of pan bread that you're going to love because it tastes... Ooh, Sarah. Thank you very much. Shara. Oh, I just read that wrong.
Thank you, Shara.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Now, you got me all verklempt. You're going to have to take it.
What were we talking about?
The turkey.
Right. So on Friday, we'll show you the finished product of our broth and our not ground turkey, and our canned turkey. We yielded 7 quarts of turkey, plus we had a meal of turkey, plus there's more in the fridge still that we can make turkey salad with.
Yes.
And then we got 13 quarts of turkey broth.
And the big deal, though, is the new pan bread. She's making naan.
Yep.
And let me tell you what, I was surprised at how so tasty it was. I ate like 3 pieces the first day, and I don't ever eat that much bread.
No.
But you can use it for so many different things, and you don't need an oven.
Nope. This is definitely a stovetop bread, and it is super easy, I mean, you can even make it with wheat flour, but I think he might squawk at that.
I most certainly would.
Yeah. But it's really, really good.
Yeah. And you want to talk about fast.
Yes.
The longest thing is just letting it rise.
The initial rise is an hour and a half. But after that, it's minutes. Minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fast.
So, other stuff that's been going on, we're getting the itch. We're getting the itch. It's time
play
to
in the
get
dirt.
Planting in the garden, wanting to get in the dirt. And I'll tell you what, guys, this year, if you are not a gardener, you may really, really consider figuring out cheap ways to do it. Because all of the signs point to the fact that the inflation is going to keep going up. And I've seen reports that farmers here are saying 40% higher food prices from what they are today.
Yes.
By summertime. So that could be very bad. And if you think you're going to want to have fresh vegetables, you may be priced out of the market unless you can grow them yourself. However, here's a mistake that we made, and I want to... Is it dog hair? There's dog hair all over me. I was messing with Brutus.
Brutus snot on your shirt.
I'm pretty sure that's Brutus spit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brutus is a lover.
We were wrestling.
Yeah.
He's a Saint Bernard that's big.
He's huge.
And he's not the brightest
bull
dog.
In a china shop. Let's just say that.
He likes his rope and his voice, because dogs have voices, and Bruce's voice is rope, rope, rope. Rope is best. I like rope.
Just think of Patrick on SpongeBob.
Yep.
That's Brutus.
Ladle,
ladle, ladle, ladle, ladle.
Yeah, exactly. So back to the mistake we made with the garden and continue to make. Okay?
And that's the thing. We're not experts by any means. We're showing you what not to do.
Candace, we're going to talk about that later. Yes, we are. But the problem we have almost every year is we keep spending money more than the cost of actually buying the stinking vegetables. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have to get creative with the way that if you live in an apartment, find throwaway buckets or bags or different ways to grow stuff that's not going to cost you a lot of money.
Right.
Because that's the problem is we honestly have had most of the years we end up like spending a bunch of money on soil. Now we're making our own, but in the past we've spent money on soil or we've spent money on the seeds and the this and the that, and then all of a sudden you look at it and you spent $250. It's like, that's a lot of vegetables.
Not as many, not anymore.
That's the point.
Not anymore. You spend $250 on seeds and dirt and things like that. You're gonna save a lot of money because I looked at a package of seeds, and it was the lettuce seeds.
Yeah.
It was $4.50 for that package. This was today. $4.50 for a package of 180 seeds. No, 330 seeds.
Yep.
Okay, it was seed tape. Well, that's how much one head of lettuce is. If you're buying organic lettuce or, you can buy the iceberg lettuce for 99 cents, but that's 4 heads of lettuce.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'm going to get a better deal out of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So
we're garden planning.
Yeah. But be careful that if you're new to this, that you don't get all wound up and fearful. So you rush out to try to get a garden going, and then you end up spending $500 on a garden that the vegetables could have cost you $300 or $200.
Right, but think about the long-term savings. If you spend that much money to get a garden going, that's going to be going for many years. I
agree with you. However, we keep spending too much money every year.
We didn't this year.
Yet.
We have to add more soil to our raised beds because it sunk down. We filled it up.
Yeah.
But it compacted. So we got to add some stuff to it this year.
Well,
but we can't right now because it's covered in snow still.
That's true. It'll be compacted by the time everything just melts away.
Yeah.
I'll bet it'll be compacted nice.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just trying to say, be aware that there are ways to do this on the cheap. If you've never started, please consider getting started right away because you can.
Yep.
You can do this. Yep. So, other stuff. Let's see. Well, these ones are, I guess, me. So it was kind of a cool day. I got to play guitar in the church today, the church we go to.
Yep.
I've kind of just been standoffish, mainly because I don't want to try to make the current worship leader feel weird because I've done this professionally my whole life, and I don't want to make this person feel like, is he trying to come in and get my job, or is he wondering am I doing things right or wrong, or am I under the microscope?
Right.
And the answer is no. I just wanted to play guitar for the church.
Yeah.
But it was a blessing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he did a fantastic job. A fantastic job. Fantastic job. And he practiced all week, and he said his hands hurt.
Which that's funny because it has been decades since my hands hurt. I mean, decades.
Yeah, yeah. So he's
Thank you, Yarn Prepper. Hey, you guys, share your cheap gardening ideas.
Oh yeah, birdseed bags, feed bags.
There's where we're growing potatoes.
We have tons of them. I save them all the time. We get these 100-pound. Well, not the bags are not 100 pounds, but we get 100-pound bags of feed, and that's perfect. And the water should come out of them.
Hey, Kurt's got a great idea. Can there be a time when we send photos of what type of gardens we do? Send them in now.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Just send them to Brad's email.
Info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. We are not Mike DeFazio. We are not on. It's AT&T, man. Starlink is great, but they have hiccups. He's talking about our internet, guys, just so you're aware, because we have an ongoing thing. He's a friend of the channel, and he's wanting to know, because we've kept our AT&T and our Starlink till we figure out what's going to be the best for us and the channel. So, yeah, share your cheap ideas. That'd be great. And send them in. You know, if you guys have a cool garden, we'll put it up.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then that we can share ideas with other folks, and
you can all help.
Yeah, we can all help each other.
We're going to need it.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on what we're going to do with our tomatoes and cucumbers this year. So we're going to do something a little different than last year instead of our tomato forest.
Yeah. But this year I am excited because of the way that we'll be able to harvest it. Try to just describe it.
Okay, so we have 2 U-shaped raised beds. I mean, they're squared off, but they're in a U shape or C shape, however you want to look at it. So we have this this grassy area that in the middle. So we're going to put a cattle panel over the top of that grassy area, and then our cucumbers are going to vine up on there, and then hopefully we can walk under it and pick the cucumbers that have gone through. So I'm hoping, you know, in theory, it sounds like it's going to work. Practicality, I don't know. So, and then we're going to put up a cattle panel to tie our tomatoes to, so that they're not falling over.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, one more thing about the spring get-together. We're still planning on it.
Yeah.
We ain't scared.
Ain't scared.
Ain't scared.
Nope.
If you want to wear a mask, you can wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, you don't have to wear a mask. We will not mandate any daggone thing.
Right. Right.
So, but that it is still being planned right now.
We don't have anything definite yet. We're thinking May.
I think that would work.
Yeah, I think May is probably a safe time. Where there's no more snow and it's still nice and cool, but not super hot.
Stop it, Ryan.
I'm going to block you.
Stop it, Ryan. She'll block you. Stop it.
But, yeah, so we're thinking May. We're still narrowing down the possibilities. We have to make sure that there's no, you know, it's kind of a hassle talking to these people.
Well, so here's the scoop.
Yeah.
We're also it'll be in central Wisconsin because we can't stray too far away from our animals because they got to be fed in the morning, in the evening, milked and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So be looking for that. We will share that, and hopefully we can all get together, and not just to be like, hey, it's good to meet you, because it will be good to meet you. But I'm trying to plan some things to kind of knit the community together better, where you know that this person has eggs and blah, 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 and this person does this. If you want to share, that way we can kind of connect the community better, because things are going to get weird, you know? They're going to get weird. Weirder than they are,
I was going to say, weirder than they already are, yeah.
So, anyway... that brings us to, what did you learn this week? What the heck did you learn this week? You people out there, ladies and gentlemen of the Big Family Homestead live stream, sound off. Type into your chat, what did you learn this week? It can be any old thing. Like Ryan, he learned that he's getting ready to get blocked if he doesn't stop it. So, what did you learn this week, Mom?
I don't know. I didn't think of... we've been learning chemistry. Does that help?
You learned a lot about the minor prophets.
Oh, we did learn a lot about the minor prophets.
In the Bible.
Yes. We did some study this week with the kids. Well, this week and last week. It's been a couple of weeks. But it was Jonah and Nehemiah and Nahum and... what was the other one? I can't remember. But yeah, it was a Habakkuk. But it was really super interesting.
Thank you.
How they were all connected. It was really neat to learn. So, to learn again. So.
Thank you, thank you, Vern. We greatly appreciate that. What I learned this week. What in the world did I learn this week? Oh, I honestly learned a bunch of different new recipes that are affordable, because we're thinking about putting together a recipe book that is all stuff under $10, $10 and under. And I have been scouring the interwebs to find new recipes that we can add to what we do. And because the belt's gonna have to get tightened.
Yeah.
The belt's gonna have to get tightened.
Oh yeah.
So I learned a bunch of stuff like that. Let me see. Nobody's typing in anything they learned. Oh,
yeah.
No,
Linda learned how to can meat.
Ball learned about planting. Ryan DeLongchamp learned about blocks. How to play with them or stack them, Ryan. Let's see.
Funny.
Linda learned how to can meat. I learned that my therapist and I are from different worlds.
Generally, that's the case.
Love it.
Yeah.
You guys funny.
Gamora learned that I am OCD with seed saving. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice. So, that said, we should always be learning.
Yeah.
Always be learning.
That wrong.
Huh?
It's Gemora.
Did I get it wrong?
I said it wrong. I said Gamora.
Gemariah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sorry about that. I totally butchered that.
You want to tell them about the moringa?
The moringa is on sale.
Well, you get a discount. Yeah.
Right.
We're big fans of the Pura Vida moringa, and they've been having a hard time getting in just the powder.
Right.
So I talked to Alex, who's the boss, just before the live stream started. And he said, you know what, feeling bad about not having the powder in right away. So if your crowd wants to save 10%, use the promo code that's in the description and you'll save 10%. But you're just going to have to get capsules or oil
or the extract. Right. Big Fam 10.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. I
Yeah.
just don't want to screw it up because I did in the last video.
Well, if I remember correctly, it's Big Fam 10.
It is.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay.
So save 10% if you're, like me and you need some arthritis help. So.
Oh, goodness.
Is it time?
For Christmas?
Big summer blowout? I don't know.
Yoo-hoo, big summer
Time for
blowout.
good news, people. Whoops. They're not supposed to be up yet. You're not supposed to see them.
You're not supposed to see them. What in the
What
world?
kind of bobo show is this?
And I'm not touching the control buttons over there, so it wasn't me.
It is time for some good news, people. I'm here to
my
tell you I'm
goodness.
sick of the bad news.
Yeah.
We love and miss Paul Harvey, and so we're going to give you the rest of the story right now.
Yep.
I hope that's not trademarked.
Ooh.
Yeah. We meant it with complete adoration for the man. So hopefully it's okay.
Yeah.
Am I?
You're odd. You're odd.
You decided I'm odd?
We decided you're odd.
Then you go for it,
The
girlfriend.
consensus is you're odd.
And the truth is
He's odd.
that I am odd.
Yes.
Okay. Then you get it. You got the first story.
No, you're odd.
Right, you're odd. So that makes you even.
Yeah. You're driving me nuts. You're the first story.
Right, that means you're odd. I got it. Okay. Jeff.
Where's that explosion? Because that's what my head's doing.
I should put it on each one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeff Herzog was recently contacted by a stranger who searched tirelessly so she could return his grandfather's Purple Heart War Medal. She is not just any stranger, however. She turned out to be a second cousin, and the act of kindness brought together members of the family who had never met. The Purple Heart was awarded to Webster E. Herzog, who died in the battle in Belgium in 1944. The photo was the last picture taken of him. Sorry, it's a different photo. That guy's still alive. Right there. Different photo. My father didn't know him well, as my grandparents divorced before he enlisted in the Army. The medal, awarded by the U.S. military to any soldier injured or killed in battle, was presented to Herzog's parents, and was passed to various relatives over the last 78 years.
Wow.
Until it ended up with Edith Geddes, the soldier's brother's daughter. Okay? The 84-year-old and the daughter, Dawn Cambria, spent time trying to track down the grandfather's firstborn son in order to get the award into the hands of the proper family. After searching through Ancestry.com and other social media avenues, Dawn found Jeff and reached out to her new second cousin. Jeff and his wife Kathleen finally got to meet Dawn and her mother Edith when she arrived to hand him the Purple Heart. We then learned that we had a lot in common and will continue getting together in the future. The meeting proves it really is a small world.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's funny how connected things can be with the internet and the tools we have now.
Yeah.
It's easy to see how all the negative stuff happens with the internet, but there are moments where it's just great. The internet was used properly. So whoever the proper people who regulate internet goodness are, we thank you. What?
You're just funny. With your words.
I don't know.
With your words.
With my words.
With your words. All right.
This is a weird one.
This is a very strange one. Planet forming gas, dust, and ice 444 light years away contains a complex organic molecule that could lead to life, according to new research. The chemical known as dimethyl ether is a key building block of life, turning into prebiotics such as amino acids and sugars. Co-author Dr. Nienke van der
You get the stories with all the hard
Merrill
names.
Of Leiden Observatory said dimethyl ether is the largest molecule ever detected in a planet-forming disk. It has been seen before in the cold clouds in which stars are forming, but not yet in an environment where planets are forming. This means that such molecules may end up on the planets directly as they form. The molecule is particularly important as it is a complex organic molecule, which is the starting point of large molecules that are the building blocks of life through further chemical reactions. It was found around the young star IRS 48.
Oh no!
Located
that's the worst. That's the most hated one. Star.
I know. Located in the southern sky in the constellation. Oh shoot! I actually looked it up how to pronounce it.
Here, I'll show them the word.
Ophiuchus.
See if we can get in there.
Ophiuchus.
Right,
something
right
like that.
Middle.
Yeah. I actually looked up the pronunciation, I wrote down, but it's Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. Something like that. Doesn't matter.
You could really slip on that word right there.
Oh, you sure could.
You could.
You sure could.
Now you're not going to see it any other way.
Nope, and I'm not reading it again. It has been the focus of numerous studies because the disc contains an asymmetric cashew nut-shaped dust trap.
Well.
Right?
That sounds delicious.
I know. When I read it, I was like, man, I wish we had some cashews.
Milky Way. Let's get it.
Large numbers of millimeter-sized icy particles clump together and grow into comets, asteroids, and even planets. They form within the extremely cold environments before the stars themselves are born. Atoms and simple molecules like carbon monoxide undergo chemical reactions to produce more complex molecules. Hopefully, with more observations, we can get a step closer to understanding the origin of prebiotic molecules in our solar system.
All right, I have a few thoughts on this story, just a few. But before I get to my thoughts, I want to go ahead and read a little quote here from Cookie Bunny, IRS in space too. And then this person quotes the name of the star.
Yeah,
So
I
you
totally
can read that on your own.
gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So excellent.
Nice.
That's it.
Okay, now, but here's the thing. I wonder. All right. Scientists say that they have not explored. It's some ridiculous amount. It's like 80% of our planet is unexplored because of the depths of the water.
Yes.
It's like a huge number.
Right.
Right. And they don't even know that yet. They're going to tell me they know something that's like 50 billion light years away, and it's a nut-shaped.
It's not 50 billion light years away. It's only 444 light years away.
But they know that for certain. That is a cashew-shaped, delicious Milky Way cluster of stars being born.
Here's another thing that irks me.
How do they know?
Scientists have only gone 8 miles or 13 miles. 8 miles into the crust of the Earth. They haven't even breached the crust of the Earth.
Yeah.
How do they know what's inside the Earth?
We know what's way out there.
It just doesn't make sense.
And okay, here.
It's definitive science.
Okay, hold on. Knife hand. Okay, so here's the other thing. This is amazing to me. And I'm not busting on scientists who are actually open to the idea that they could possibly be wrong, and that part of the scientific method is testing those theories. Like, for example, weren't they like killing people at one point who thought that the Earth was not flat?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You're stupid because the Earth is flat and everybody knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start killing people. But no, the science is settled. Oh, don't say that. You're not allowed to use that phrase anymore.
This conversation that Ryan and Robert Bates is having about me. What the heck?
I don't know. I think the bottom line is if you're actually really following the scientific method, you're open to the idea that you could be wrong.
Yeah.
Test it. Right? Okay. Moving on. Boom.
Yeah, moving on.
There's a lot of science stuff this week. I don't know why.
You're in
but
a
here we go.
sciencey mood today.
I don't know. It just seems the stories that seem to pop out.
We know the Earth's not flat, honey.
Wait a minute.
We know it's not.
There are people who swear that it is, though.
Yeah.
Okay. In a twist for solar energy, a Filipino investor has created a resinous panel.
You said investor.
Whatever. That guy.
Inventor.
Yeah, you read it.
No, I don't want to read it.
I don't want to read it either. Yeah, I don't know. Bottom line.
Throw that one out.
They figured out how to make solar panels out of junk. So that's kind of cool. Hey, it's your fault. You're throwing down the gauntlet here. You know what? We're getting to a good one now.
Okay. This one cracked me up. Okay. I laughed. So,
No. Wrong.
All right. Let's face it. What would the world be like without Monty Python and the Beatles? True. Britain has produced a wealth of successful exports over the years, from foods and businesses to TV shows and celebrities. A new survey of 2,000 adults chose the top 50 things to come out of Britain.
Now,
Should we start at the bottom,
hold on.
right?
We're not going to go through them all because
No.
there's 50 of them. But we'll hit the high points. But here's the thing. This is what's amazing. 2,000 grown people decided these were the things that Britain should be heralded as awesome for. And I'll tell you, little spoiler alert, The Magna Carta is not on here. I think that's a pretty good thing they came up with. Mm-hmm. I kind of think that was a good one.
It's not on here, folks.
Not on here. There's a lot of stuff that they did, like, I don't know, pretty much stopping the Nazis. That's a pretty good one. You'd think that would be on here. No. But here's the top 50. We're going to skim them. What are the things that people think Great Britain should be heralded for? Let's go with 50.
Spice Girls. The Spice Girls.
Wait, hold on. What would you guys... Okay, this is live now.
Mm-hmm.
Type in what you think the world should be grateful to Great Britain for. Please do that.
Right.
Type it in.
Type in what Britain, I should say. Well, England, same difference, right?
What do you think they should be heralded for? And if you say the Spice Girls, we're just going to block you and delete you. Britain is the worst of the worst, and I live here. Says 920.
Oh, my Lanta. Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill, pretty good. I would say Winston Churchill rocks.
Not on the list.
What?
Not on the list.
What?
Right.
Okay, on the list. Top Gear. Top Gear is pretty cool.
Top Gear? Okay, fine. Sunday Dinner?
Sunday Dinner? They're
still not on here. No, still not on here.
Okay.
Princess Diana, kind of on here.
Well, you gotta stick to the list.
I'm reading here.
Stick to this.
No,
list.
I'm reading this.
Mother, you're confusing.
Only you.
You can't go back and forth.
Okay. So, Henry the vacuum cleaner? What in the world is Henry the
Britain for
Henry the vacuum cleaner? Okay. Are we gonna not? We're not saying all of them.
You don't have to say them all.
Okay. Twinings tea. Is it Twinings? Twinings. No, it's Twinings.
I believe it's Twinings. Maybe our friend from 920 can help us out. I think it's Twinings.
Anyway, tea.
Doctor Who is on Tim Skidmore.
That is on the list.
Is on the list.
We got to stick to the list. We can't look back and forth.
Well, it was since it was there.
Just saying what you
did.
Wait, just okay.
Here, spoiler alert. Here's number one. Literally, fish and chips is number one.
Yeah, that's
amazing.
David Attenborough, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sir David Attenborough.
The world thinks the best thing Great Britain has ever done is bring fish and chips to the world. Keep going.
Okay.
It just boggles my mind.
Right. Helen Mirren. Okay, she's a very good actress.
But.
Okay.
Winston Churchill, Helen.
You're right. Downton Abbey. Really? Yeah, okay, I like the show, but really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pick some out. Like,
okay, Doc Marten shoes.
Cool, but...
Okay, but...
Really?
Yeah. Okay, say Jesus is Lord, says Phil Collins. He should have been on the list.
He's not on the list?
He's not on the list.
We do have Queen and the Beatles and James Bond, so that's pretty cool.
Well, and the royal family's on there too, so that's why I said Princess Diana,
Do they serve a purpose?
No. Oh.
I'm just asking.
Land Rover cars.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. The pasty. Now that is important. Because they could put their food into pastry and stick it in their pocket, and they got lunch.
Here, Laura H., who does come to our Bible devotion in the morning, has the best comment so far, and it is, the world is kind of known for not being all that bright.
Yep.
This proves it.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's stick with the top 10 now.
Okay.
You can read them all.
10 being the queen.
10 is, yeah.
I mean, okay, she's been around. She's been queen
I actually think
for the longest.
Queen is the band.
Oh, not the queen. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why I got confused when they a little bit later was the royal family.
They're way down there.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, Queen the band beat out the royal family by 6 places.
No, Linda made a really funny comment. Taco Bell still sells gas for $1.39. Anyway. The Beatles, number 9.
Okay.
Number 8, William Shakespeare.
They're tight. I can see that. That's a tight. All right.
7. This is my favorite. Cheddar cheese.
Thank you, Great Britain, for cheddar cheese.
Cheddar cheese. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 6, Cadbury chocolate. Yes.
I gotta jump in here on number 5 because this is kind of goofy. Because we all know who really invented the internet. And they're saying the World Wide Web was invented by Great Britain, but come on, people, type. Who do we know really?
Who can we really thank for the World Wide Web?
I mean, he admitted it. Mm-hmm. He was a presidential candidate. That's a little hint.
Right.
Said he invented the internet. So that's kind of nice.
Right. The full English breakfast.
What is that?
I don't have any idea. Is that like eggs and bacon and ham and... I have no clue, but...
You know what would be kind of... Yeah, Al Gore. He invented the internet.
Winning.
That's right. He said so himself.
Yeah, right.
So...
number 3 is the Sir David Attenborough, which you see on the screen. He's... he does a lot of narration of animal shows.
He should do some narration of fish and chip documentaries.
Yes.
Then he would double his power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Number 2 is roast dinners.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotta love it.
And then, of course, number 1 being fish and chips. And that actually doesn't look very appealing.
You know, the thing about this list that, first of all, people in Great Britain, I am sorry. Whoever answered these things...
No,
they frustrate me.
This is insane.
But I would like to know, I would love to know who actually was a participant in the list. I know George Michael's on there.
George Michael's on the list.
Yeah. No Winston Churchill.
No,
get George Michael on there.
Are you kidding me?
It's ridiculous.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh, my heavens.
All right, folks. Here it comes. Time for the shameless plug. If you want to help the channel out and you have a buck or two, we would really appreciate it if you could jump on over to Patreon and become a patron, because it allows us to keep doing these things for you. And let's just say that in the very near future, we're going to probably be venting more there in terms of stuff you can't really say here on YouTube. We keep it happy here. Recipes and farm life and all that kind of stuff. But we do have opinions about all the stuff that's going on. We just don't feel like it's an appropriate thing to do here. So we're going to start venting there. But it's obviously there's a paywall for, and the reason for that is simply to keep trolls out. Because if you say, hey, come on over there and watch all this stuff, we'll get tons of trolls unless it costs $1 or $2, and then they don't come around. Yeah. Patron. Yep. The list is in the thingy-mabobber. Mm-hmm. So there it is. Shameless commercial over. What are you laughing at?
9:20. The weather is awful. The people are so uptight they squeak.
Oh.
The only thing is good is their occasional sense of humor.
Well, I do really appreciate the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Yes.
I want to say thank you.
Yes.
To Great Britain for the Ministry of Silly Walks. Yeah, well, you're right, Ware family. Jess, they do not have Culvers.
No,
True.
they don't. And that's why they're sad. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, okay, is it me or you?
You.
Yeah. Okay, on your mark, get set. I think it's 6.
Okay.
A Nigerian mom found out the hard way that jaundice is still a dangerous disease in Africa. But now she's putting an end to the infant disease with her new tech startup making solar-powered cribs. After her traumatic experience with jaundice as a new mother, Virtue Oboro pivoted 180 degrees in her professional life in an effort to help prevent the terrifying situation from befalling other moms. Oboro's son Tombra was just 48 hours old when he was rushed to the NICU suffering from a buildup of bilirubin. Is that right?
Bilirubin.
Bilirubin?
Mm-hmm. Or bilirubin.
Which causes yellow skin and can lead to permanent damage and even death. The treatment is fairly simple and widespread in developing countries. Blue light therapy.
Huh.
Virtue's hospital had no phototherapy devices, so Tombara had to receive a risky emergency blood transfusion. Her son would make a full recovery, but Virtue was changed by the experience. I felt like some of the things I experienced could have been avoided, the visual designer told CNN. I thought, is there something I could do to make the pain less for the babies and the mothers? What could a visual designer do? She designed the crib a glow and named her new company Tiny Hearts.
Wow.
The portable deployable phototherapy unit is powered by the sun. This is funny. I don't know why this article, they thought it was important to write the African sun. It's the sun. Does that not make...
I got you.
Whoever wrote this.
Tracking. Yeah. It's only
the sun.
Yeah.
We don't have multiples. Let me start that paragraph again, omitting the African sun part.
It smokes.
The portable deployable phototherapy unit is powered by the sun and costs 1/6 the price of normal phototherapy crib and manufactured in her homeland of Nigeria. Way to go.
That's actually really, really cool. Honestly. Yeah. I'm impressed.
Well, and you know what? There's a kids movie that our kids watch from time to time called Robots.
Yes.
And one of the characters in there was the tagline was see a need, fill a need. Mm-hmm. He was an inventor, and I always thought that was a really great thing. Mm-hmm. She saw the need.
Yep.
Fill the need.
Yep. That's really. I love that it's portable, and that it's solar.
Yeah.
Because these folks who have babies out in Africa and they're not on the grid.
Yeah.
They need a way to care for their child. Wow.
Well, now I am sure that they've thought of this.
Yeah.
But they probably can't be leaving their babies in a box out in the sun.
No, honey, it's not. No, the box is not out in the sun. It looks there's probably a cord going to a solar panel. You jerk.
I'm sure they're not just like.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Oh my heavens.
They figured out part of the problem.
Goodness gracious.
Alrighty.
Okay. More science, folks.
I know this is Science Week.
Wow.
And then there's a good one after this.
I think I've had my fill of science this week.
Science.
Tell you what, chemistry is making my brain hurt. Okay. Scientists have developed an artificial intelligence system that can analyze eye scans taken during a routine visit to an optician, or eye clinic and identify patients at a high risk of heart attack. Doctors have recognized, have recognized that changes to the tiny blood vessels in the retina are indicators of broader vascular disease, including problems with the heart. In the research led by the University of Leeds, deep learning techniques were used to train an AI system to automatically read retinal scans and identify those people who, over the following year, were likely to have a heart attack. Deep learning is a complex series of algorithms that enable computers to identify patterns in data to make predictions.
Cool.
It's really, really cool. Writing in the journal Nature Machine Intelligence, the researchers report in their paper predicting infarction, not infraction, infarction.
What?
It's a thing.
It's
a thing.
You gotta get the tool and then you pull it out.
Through your retinal scans and minimal personal information, that the AI system had an accuracy of between 70 and 80% and could be used as a second referral mechanism for in-depth cardiovascular examination. The use of deep learning in the analysis of retinal scans could revolutionize the way patients are regularly screened for signs of heart disease. With information on the estimated size of the left ventricle and its pumping efficiency, combined with basic demographic data about the patient, their age, sex, and the AI system could make a prediction about their risk of heart attack over the subsequent 12 months.
That is
really cool. That is really, really cool.
Yeah, I love technology, and I'm also just afraid of what bad people can do with new technology.
Yeah.
You want to get a little scary, start looking up DARPA projects.
No, don't do that.
Oof. They got stuff that'll
Yeah.
So, all right, two more, guys. Here we go. A treat enough as it was, a dinner of fresh seafood over the ocean side, the evening's real treat came after a New Jersey man bit down into his usual meal. Michael and Maria Spressler arrived in Cape May 34 years ago to the day, and that Michael found a pearl worth thousands of dollars in his usual dozen fresh clams on the half shell. I thought one of my molars cracked.
Oh, no.
Michael Spressler told NewJersey.com. Eyeball 8 News. At 8.8 millimeters, it's a whopper. And the first one, and as long as anyone at the Lobster House can remember being found.
Wow.
In its 100th year on the pier above the Cape, the restaurant staff were giddy at the news, and I don't use that term lightly.
No.
Giddy. At the news that their loyal customer had perhaps found a small fortune in their one clam. One employee who was in her 10th year working there said she'd never heard of any such thing being found in one of the clams, oysters, or oysters, but admits that now, despite the fact that she never cared for the taste of raw oysters, she'll probably have to give it a shot. I would like to have it set to a nice piece of jewelry, said Michael. Maybe a mermaid or something nautical. It's beautiful, and it's a remembrance of that day, and what we have is so special.
That's awesome. Wow, that is a really large pearl.
Is it? Okay, I honestly don't know.
Okay.
The pearls that they sell in the store.
Most of them are fake. Most of them are fake. But
the
real ones,
pearls.
No, and I love pearls. Don't get me wrong.
They're not like
they don't
that.
have to be real. I love pearls. They don't have to be real. A pearl is made by one single grain of sand getting into the shell, and the saliva from the oyster kind of coats it because it's harsh on the muscle. So they continue to coat it over years and years.
Spit.
It's clam spit and oyster spit. Yes. Yeah.
Clam spit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the employees are going to be checking the oysters now, sticking their finger in people's food.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Funny. The last one, you might want to grab a tissue.
Get some tissues,
Get
folks.
ready.
Yep. All right, this was sent in by a subscriber. This was sent in by Tom.
Tom, thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Miguel Guzman died in 2006, and dog Capitan disappeared shortly after the family attended the funeral services. They searched everywhere and put out flyers to try and find him, but no one had seen him. A week later, some people who were at the cemetery late one evening spotted Capitan laying on the grave and they contacted the groundskeeper at the cemetery. The cemetery notified the family, who promptly picked him up. Oh.
I know.
I could have gone all days without seeing that. Who promptly picked him up and take him home. But each night he would cry and scratch frantically at the door to go out.
To get out of the house.
And he wouldn't return home until morning. It was later discovered that Capitan would walk the 3 miles back to the cemetery each night to guard his master's grave.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's been 7 years now. The cemetery does not close the gates until after he arrives each night, promptly at 6 o'clock. He sleeps there all night, guarding the grave until the groundskeeper opens up the gate in the morning. He's a true picture of a captain here. You want to talk about faithful and loyal?
Looks just like Daisy.
Our dog. Yeah.
She's living with Jonathan, our son. So she's fine. She's happy as a clam. But look just like Daisy.
Yeah. It's funny how sometimes animals can be more faithful than people. Jess. Jess.
She's just saying there's a movie. So that's all.
It's an inside joke, guys. It's an inside joke.
Tell them the inside joke.
Well, we were having a Bible devotion, and Jess was happening to be here. And that was a quote that came out of the discussion.
Well, it was a list. There was a list of the most commonly asked questions on gotquestions.com. Right? And one of the questions was,
what happens to pets?
What happens to pets
when they die?
When they die.
Do they go to heaven?
Right.
And the biblical answer is not exactly as clear as some would like.
Right.
So.
And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it right there.
Holy smokes.
So.
I read through that story before and I was fine. The second you put the picture up, I lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, it has come to that point in the evening where it's time to play prepper games. That's right. Hope you enjoyed the good news stories. Let's play some prepper games. All right, so here's the deal. If you've not played the prepper games, you are the stars of the prepper games. And we're going to show you an item, and then you have to come up with a use for that item that's not its original or intended use. So if I showed you, say, my phone, if you said, you make calls with it, that would be wrong. You could say, you could throw it at an attacker. That would be right. Do you get it? Do you get it? So on your mark, get set, show them the first item up for bids. A hairbrush.
A hairbrush.
So what in the world can you do with this hairbrush that is not its original or intended use? Let me comb your hair.
No.
Honey.
I don't have hair on my face.
Okay, then here. Comb your hair. And just kidding.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, a hairbrush.
What now you guys gotta type or else that's the only, and you get points for funny responses. So Heart Learning. You send it to me, info@bigfamilyhomestead.com. Throw it at an attacker, says Heidi. Ha! Back scratcher. Yeah. Scratch my back. Cleaning dishes, bug smasher. Ooh, you wouldn't want to use it again.
No. Child obedience device.
All right. A microphone. Microphone! You can curl your mom's hair, and then she has to get a haircut.
That's funny.
Child obedience device. Oh, yeah. And he's a pastor. Oof, scary. Play Pinko with the pearl. Plinko.
Plinko. There you go. Oh, poor Ruth. She was spanked with one as a child. That's awful.
She was?
Yeah, that's what she said. I was spanked with one as a child.
Throw it at alligators. I like how it's very specific.
Yeah, at alligators.
You can't throw it at raccoons.
No.
They never work with raccoons.
No, definitely
try
not.
all day long.
Toilet paper dispenser. That's funny.
Okay. Pound it in as a tent stake. All right, Dayton Valley deals.
Could do that. Yep.
Okay. Not LOL. If it's on TV, it's got to be true.
It's got to be true, right? That's
okay.
funny.
All right,
That's
next
funny.
item up for bids.
This one?
Sure.
Okay.
On your mark, get set. Baking soda. What is the other thing you can use with baking soda?
Well, this has hundreds of uses.
I know, they say that.
That's going to be really hard to do.
I like the tiny little blow darts thing.
Yeah.
Soup stirrer. Mm-hmm. That's nice.
These are little tiny blow dart. Okay, is that what it's talking about?
I think so.
Okay, gotcha.
So baking soda.
Baking soda. I know what I use it for. I exfoliate my skin.
Toothpaste, people say.
Toothpaste, yep.
You know, I used to do that a little bit.
Yep.
A cleaner, says Deborah.
Yeah, I use it to clean the sink. Like
Yep.
I'll just sprinkle it on and scrub the sink. Volcano propellant, yes. Deodorant. How would that work?
I think I've
Just
heard of
kind
that.
of.
No, you get it a little wet and make a paste. I've heard of that.
Oh, okay.
Brush teeth. Throw a can at raccoons and squirrels.
Yes, Maximizer rabbit poop is good for fertilizing.
Bath bombs.
It's not a hot fertilizer, so you can put it right on your garden bed.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, we got two more, guys.
Two more. This one or the other one?
Oh, we're saving the other one for last.
Okay, perfect. Bar soap.
Specifically goat's milk.
Yep. This is the peppermint scented.
So, yeah. So, if that helps.
Yep.
Peppermint scented.
Definitely.
Goat's milk. Soap.
Keeps mice away.
Yes, Gamoria. Yeah, you can use that as a fire extinguisher, and I've done that.
Yes.
Baking soda does
Especially
make a great
for grease.
fire extinguisher.
A grease fire, you pour that on or salt. Don't put water on it. Never put water on a grease fire.
Put it in the cat litter. Okay, we're on to the bar of soap. Let's see.
Shampoo buildup hair for hair.
You can't use it for shampoo?
No, the baking soda. You can use it to strip the shampoo buildup.
Huh?
That's cool.
Well, that's kind of funny because I don't think the bulletproof pastor has any more hair. So,
okay.
Tyler Woods. Yeah.
Keep deer out of the garden.
He's gonna get me tomorrow during the Bible devotion.
Yeah, he
I'm
totally
sure.
is. Yeah. A mini washboard. That's funny.
Yeah, look at that.
Actually, okay, this is really funny. When we were washing the dogs, not at the Tractor Supply, but outside last summer, I just grabbed a bar of soap and just, used the bar of soap to clean the dogs. It worked really well.
Yep.
Instead of worrying about the shampoo, and it was a lot easier.
Yep. Baking soda to clean the vegetables.
Yep.
It'll stop squeaky belt. Oh, yeah. Soap well on engines.
Oh, yeah. And zippers and drawers on dressers. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Used to level a table.
Uh-oh. I'm showing that one.
Yep.
That's old school.
Got it.
You got it?
I got it.
Old school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gosh.
Soap poisoning.
I don't think we ever had to do that.
No.
Not with any of the kids. We never had to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was from Christmas Story.
Mm-hmm.
Soap poisoning. Ryan, stop
Sheep
it.
blocker. You're a goofball.
I guess this channel is kind of backwards when we chastise our friends for giving us money in the chat.
I know.
Saying, don't do it.
Just stop
do it.
Stop it.
Knock it off, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, last
Mice and
one.
rat repellent. Yep.
That does work.
Actually, okay, so we built our cow stanchion for milking 2 summers ago. And the animals were starting to chew on it. I think it was the donkey.
Yep.
Well, I took an old bar of Irish Spring and I scraped it on there, and they quit doing it. They don't like it.
They don't want to taste.
No.
Imagine that. They don't want soap in their mouth.
They don't want soap in their mouth. So if you've got a horse or a donkey or an animal that's chewing on your wood fencing or stalls or whatever,
it works.
Just scrub some soap on there and they'll stop doing it. It's a fantastic thing. The mice do eat the Irish Spring soap, though.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
All right, last item in the prepper, whatever you want to call it.
Prepper games. I don't know.
Prepper games. You mark it, say go. Show them. Boom.
TP.
What is the other thing that you can do with that does not involve a cornholio?
TP.
For my bunghole. Do you have TP for my bunghole? I am the great Cornholio. That sounded pretty good, actually. We have friends that, oh my gosh, who would say that? Oh.
Yeah.
Right out of the blue.
Oh my, yeah.
Funny.
She was a gal from our last church in Cincinnati.
I'm the great Cornholio.
And it totally out of the blue, not her personality and that just
prim and proper.
Very prim and proper, very.
Yeah.
And that just.
Just like she just started laughing.
Oh my heavens.
Do you have some TP for my bunghole?
Cracked me up.
Beavis, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't watched that.
Prom dress for a... Oh.
Okay.
My.
Tree decoration. Yes.
There you go.
It's tree decoration.
And,
yeah.
you know, come this winter, it's going to be worth $1 billion.
Mm-hmm. And we buy the cheap toilet paper, too.
Oh, yeah. This ain't going to hold together at all.
No, this won't last.
The last few years of bartering. Yeah, no kidding.
I'm not bartering my toilet paper. Heck no.
Kids' art projects.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think we wrapped one of our kids as a mummy in toilet paper, didn't we? Or did we use strips of cloth?
It was cloth.
It was cloth, but he looked like he'd been wrapped in toilet paper.
Yeah, he didn't look very mummy-esque. No. Billy Bob's Woods. Is that a Gibson SG? My friend, that Gibson SG has been all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, look what we just got. I sold some stuff and just got this. Boom. Gibson Lucille.
DIY seed tape. There you go.
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. Funny. Oh, yes.
What's that?
Empty Hammocks got it right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, 1 square for a mask.
Yep. Here, how about
Ours
2
don't
squares?
tear in half.
Same thing?
Okay,
oh wait, that's how you wear it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it like this? It's a chin diaper.
There you go. Here's how I wear mine.
Here. Here's mine. How's that?
Mine tastes like crap.
Was in the bathroom.
No. Anyway.
It was in the closet. It wasn't on the wall.
All right, let's elevate the speech. It's my fault. I know. I
totally
did it.
is. He picked the items.
I did it. My fault.
I think 400 people left. I don't know.
He's got a 73 SG. Daggone, brother. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Anyway, sidetracked.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Yeah, here's the most amazing segue ever. From that to, hey, tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning, we have a Bible study that I lead, and we're starting a new book tomorrow. And I know there's a lot of people that come to the Bible study that are on right now, and they're waiting to find out what book we're going to, but I'm not
You're going to have to wait.
I'm not telling.
Yeah.
I will say that no, I won't say.
No.
I'm not saying.
No.
But tomorrow we're starting a new book. We keep it fun. We keep it interactive. And a lot of people are learning that there's a lot of people out there that want to pray for them, getting engaged. It's really, really been cool. Mm-hmm. So 8:30 Central, and that's Big Family Devotions channel, not Homestead, Big Family Devotions. So you'll bring my drums. Come on, he's bringing drums.
Sweet. That's a double dog dare, by the way.
You know what? Celtic Roots, that guy can sing. And he's got a beard of power.
Awesome.
You should show up.
Is it in the Bible? Yes.
Yes, it is in the Bible.
It is in the Bible.
I'm not telling Delaney B.
Can't tell you.
I wonder, see, now you know who's comes to the Bible Devos.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, we're going to say goodnight. But before we do, we're just going to say a quick prayer. And even if you don't think that's the right thing to do, we're still praying for you anyway. Because even though we don't know you, we love you. So here we go. Father God, thank you so much for bringing everybody here tonight. Please bless them, love them, pick them up and hug them like a dad who just is absolutely in love with his kids. Let them know that you care. Amen?
Amen.
The end. All right, guys. Have a blessed... Oh, by the way, the music that's getting ready to play is one of the Psalms, scripture Psalms that I wrote. Mm-hmm. So I didn't write the Psalm. I wrote the music. But here you go. Have a great day.
With all my whole heart, I will recount all of your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exalt in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before your presence. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble, and those who know your name put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. For you have maintained my just cause. You have sat on the throne, giving righteous judgment. You have rebuked the nations. You have made the wicked perish. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. The enemy came to an end in everlasting ruins. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble, and those